Hey guys and girls, it's Blackjack with 396 Guitars. We're in the home stretch with the ES-120t. Got pretty much everything done, but today's going to be stringing it up and doing the setup. We have to do the intonation, get the bridge and saddle assembly set correctly, and I'm going to walk you through everything that we've done so far. So let's get to work. Right now, as you can see, pretty much it's in the configuration it's going to be. I've cleaned the guitar ad nauseum over and over and over again to get this nitro finish up to snuff, and you can see it's really, really nice. We have the pickup set. I used a Gibson pickup ring. That is a Fender single coil. I wanted to try to put a dog ear melody maker type pickup in there, but there's actually a brace right here and a brace right there, and it would not facilitate putting it in correctly without doing a lot of surgery on it. This works and looks aesthetically pleasing. I'm fine with it. The client was pretty good with it too. We discussed it at length, and decided against going with I had fabricated a control plate, sort of something like that, that was going to be raised and sit on top of the body, and the wiring would come through the output jack route hole that's already there. It just looked horrible. I just couldn't reconcile with the way it looked. Went ahead, just like you would see on, say, an ES-335, but I mean, that would have 2 volumes and, you know, more pickup configurations, but they're right in the body. I had to. That was the only holes we really had to drill, other than really tiny little screw holes, which are easily reversed and fixed if they ever need to be filled. If they ever make a pickup cover for this, which was actually the control plate, it'll cover these holes, and you know, there's a million little holes all over the guitar that have been, some of them have been filled, some of them haven't been, but for the most part, she's a beauty, and we're going to move forward. So today we're going to restring it and do a setup on it, and this guitar is going to breathe life today. I'm positive of it. I measured and got to where I think we need to be with the bridge and saddle assembly. It's a floater. It just sits on there. Not my favorite, but they work great. And the resonance you get from these. And this one's in really good shape. I've really cleaned it up quite a bit. It is solid. There's no damage to it that I can see. Everything moves freely, so we should be good as far as doing the setup. I'm guessing at the intonation position here. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you the first one, and then we'll pause while I get the rest of the strings on. We have to adjust the pickup height. We have to adjust the neck relief, intonation, of course, and string height. And all of that is adjustable, of course. Let's get to it and see how she's going to respond. I have faith in this old girl. She has really responded well to everything that I've done to it. I've spent hours and hours and hours. I lost count at I don't know, somewhere around 12 hours on this guitar. I lost count at somewhere around 12 hours, and I know I've got more than that into it. I'm going to use a headstock tuner to start with. Tuners all work great. I lubed them. I had them all apart. Refer to the other video. I wanted to show more about, getting the wiring harness in there. I basically soldered up the wiring harness out here at my best guess at measuring and what have you. I did have to extend the wires for the pickup to reach over there. It took me 3 times. And how do I do it? Well, I'm going to explain to you the best that I can. You take twine. Imagine that your harness is sitting out here on the bench. I had to run a ground wire through here. Have a nice long length of it here and a nice long length of it sticking out the back, because that's the last thing you have to attach before you start pulling it through. And I tie, my process is I tie a piece of twine right to the post on the potentiometers, the pots, one in each. So you have to first fish the string through that hole. Trying not to bump my intonation, bridge. Fish the string, the twine through the hole. Have a piece hanging out and a piece hanging out that way for the volume and for the tone. The output jack, I just kind of slung it in there, and that's why I had to do the second time, because I had the output jack kind of was pointing this way and it got hung up in the other wiring harness, so I had to pull everything out, orient the output jack correctly so it was pointing that way, and then the ground wire grabbed a hold of it. So by the third time I was pretty good at it. You tie the string to the pots and then you just kind of fish it through there and you start tugging, pull the ground wire out, tug, pull the ground wire out until the head of the post of the potentiometer shows through, and just kind of help it along with a little pick until it pops up through the hole, and then you pull it up, and then you have to run from one end of the other end of the twine. You have to run the washer, the nut, get it all the way down there, tighten it up just to hold it there, and then proceed with the second one. And then there's a hole there about twice the size of the actual output jack. The whole output jack fits right in there. That was in the body. And then I just reached in and kind of plucked it out. Yeah, and that was that. But it did take me 3 times. So off camera, I did not show any of that. It's so tedious, and it's never easy. It never goes right the first time, ever, at least with me. So I explained to you how I do it, and this one wasn't even that bad because it's only 2 pots. Imagine an ES-335 that's got 4 pots and an output jack and all kinds of other garbage in there. It's not easy in a hollow body, ever. There is no simple, easy way to do it. And the added fun of not having another F-hole here that you can reach through and kind of manipulate things. No, this one only has the one F-hole. Stringing it up. This usually means you're in the home stretch. I did tap test the pickup. It works. We're going to find out here pretty quickly what it sounds like. I gotta say, the tuners are really responsive. Okay, I'm gonna pause there, get the rest of the strings on, I'll be right back. Okay, so all the strings are on. Stretch them just a bit. Get them seated. It's the first set of strings I think been on this guitar in a long time, according to the customer. So this will be the first chord we strum. Very nice. It's got some pretty good resonance acoustically. Just out of curiosity, I want to see where I got my bridge placed. It's a little sharp. Just a hair. Just a hair. Boy, I'm good. That's so close, it's not even funny. Dead on. I'm leaving it there. I think this side is too. Yeah, it's dead on. The B, for some reason, is the only one that's a little flat, but or a little sharp, I mean. All the rest of them are dead on. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to live with that for now. Okay, so moving right along, we have to check the neck relief. First things are first. You know how this goes. All right. Right. This little girl showing some age. Not terrible, but a little tight. I'm going to roll with that because it's a short scale. It's kind of a short, truncated scale on this guitar. It does have some neck relief in it. I'm going to leave it like that because I don't hear any open buzzing. Wonder where my string height is. Probably a little low. I would say, yeah, a little low. A lot low. Wow. This guitar is 61 years old and it is so low. I'm surprised it's not buzzing. But it's too low. We have to bring it up slightly. It's just too low. But I think we're gonna get away with the neck being a little straighter than I would normally put it. Because, yeah, it's right there. Let's see what that got us. I think we're just over 4. Get my Mr. Magoo eyes on. We're showing 4, almost 5 there. 64's still too low on that side. I want to just show 4. And it's right on 4. It's showing 4. Showing 4. This one can go down slightly. And showing 5. Yeah. That's pretty damn good. I don't think we need this tape on here anymore. Now you get the full effect. I like it. I like it. With tension, it tuned back to pitch. It brought them down slightly, but I'm leaving it there. Yeah. That sounds really nice. Clean. It's probably blowing my speaker, my microphone out. That shouldn't be like that. I'm going to call that a success. Intonation is good. I'm not going to adjust the truss rod. I had it in a flat condition, so when we strung it up, it pulled in just enough neck relief that this guitar likes it like that, and it's pretty close. Everything's working there. Oh, nice. Nice. I like it. Well, this guitar is living life again as a real instrument. I got a lot of work into this instrument, man, and I am so happy and so pleased the way that it came out. It's showing its age. Hey, I'm as old as this guitar. I'm showing my age too, but you know what? This thing is going to play like a champ. The neck, the board, the frets all came back up to a nice polish. You saw in the other videos how much cleaning I had to put into just the fretboard alone. It had who knows how many decades of crud on there. But boy, intonation is good. Electronics are working. One last thing I want to check, because I just guesstimated at pickup height. And dead on there. Oh, sometimes I'm so good I scare my own damn self. It's Blackjack with 396 guitars. We have the 63 ES-120t. It's breathing new life. It's going to play music again. I can't wait to get it back to the client. We'll talk soon. And remember, if you dig what I'm doing, like and subscribe. And by all means, share. We'll talk soon.